Thank you all for your patience. It's a very long day, but it's almost done. What you lived over these 2-3 days is a result of your energy, your passion, your ideas, and of 12 months of very hard work. During these 2-3 days, we heard from more than 200 speakers in the program and the discovery. We had close to 3,000 participants from 85 countries. The sessions covered the divides we face, the solutions we seek, and the actions we take. They included sessions with global company CEOs from Lazare, AXA, Orange, Solvay, with Ilham Kadri's first visit, national ministers like Muriel Pénicaud, Bruno Le Maire, Florence Parly, experts like Women Deliver President Katja Iversen, forward-thinking corporate leaders, dynamic thinkers like Rachel Kite and Louis Ajayi, to name just a few. You have also benefited from the youthful voices and presence of young students, of Girls 20, and of an 8th-time Paralympian medalist. We've heard from the work of our daring circles on women and access to health and women and artificial intelligence. So what's next? The launch pad for the next 12 months of work, which we are very excited to start. When we started yesterday morning, we said it was all about solution and action. A recent OECD report has shown that funding for social impact projects has receded by 30% in the last 2 years. This shows us that our primary shift in mindset must be to prioritize our global issues through our funding and our commitment to change. We learned about some innovative ways to reimagine organization to be fit for purpose. We've heard a lot about the necessity to bring men into the conversation. And by the way, I've heard a gentleman saying, why are you inviting women to this meeting? You should invite just men. Men are the ones who have to listen to you and hear what you are saying here. So thank you for the 20% of participants that were men. We've talked a lot about the extra value that is created by purpose-driven businesses. We've discovered ways of putting technology and sometimes simply intelligence to work for humankind. How we can save money transfers, create safe money transfers through mobile phone and help 2 billion people currently unbanked and move people above the poverty line. We've learned that women outperform their male peers in the startup world by 63%, so we must commit to closing the funding gap for women tech entrepreneurs so that they can lead us into the future. One key idea across all these actions is, I think, to focus on what brings us together, not what drives us apart. It's a lot about culture. It's a lot about mindset. I am sure that each and every one of you in the audience has experienced something, heard something, at least one thing, during these 2 days that will help them constantly remember what truly matters. I heard one thing that struck me from Star Jones of the Professional Diversity Network, who said, when you have a seat at the table, move over and make room for someone else who doesn't necessarily look like you or sound like you. This resonates with what we all like so much about the Women's Forum. Its nurturing environment, its atmosphere of kindness and openness, which is something both to nurture, share, treasure. My last words, before we go and drink a glass of champagne together, are for thanking our partners, our media partners, our corporate partners, our strategic committee members, American Express, AXA, BNP Paribas, Google, L'Oréal, Microsoft, Publicis, P&G, Sanofi, whom I thank again for working so hard with us and being so committed to gender diversity and inclusiveness. Clara, you said it was your last forum, and to thank you, I wanted to ask Chiara and Sophie to come with me, because you know, Sophie has this way of putting things that is unique. So we have a
no pressure.
Small message for you.
Clara, I just wanted to take a moment to share our gratitude. Thank you for your contribution to the Women's Forum, which will last, I'm sure, for many, many years to come. You have shown time and time again the importance of taking risks. Do you remember that year when Clara came on stage singing? And how willing you are to do so. It's through your ability to make yourself vulnerable that you show your extraordinary strengths. You build bridges or converge rivers every day, showing, as you said before, that love is the most important bridge to humanity. So thank you. Once again, for your candor, for your commitment, and of course, for your love. Thank you, Lara. Clara. Sorry. Sorry. Thank you.
Merci, Clara. I want also to say a big merci to the teams of the Women's Forum, the teams of Publicis Live, the teams of Publicis Consultants, Chiara, Sophie, Delphine, that is I don't know where, and for Publicis Live, Anthony, François, Caroline, for Publicis Consultants, Clément, to name a few, and I ask them to thank their teams. Notre forum ne serait rien sans vous. Merci. All of them, you know, have worked so hard to prepare this event and make it a big success for you. So now, please, stand up and a standing ovation, round of applause for the teams before we go and drink some champagne.